So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Okay, interesting. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We stand for the national anthem of France. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a...
Dembele! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Shaquib. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been cut short. Hernandez. Shaquib. And it's Gusto. Oh, this is a... Can he finish? It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Stones. Bellingham. White. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stones aim forwards. Anderson. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bellingham. White. And it's Kane. And here's Gordon. And the finish! Hernandez gets it clear. Dembele. Leaguye makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. And here's Foden. White. And that has been cleared. Spence. Anderson. Bellingham. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. White. That is a brilliant interception. Olise. Bellingham. And it's White. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gordon. Foden. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's out for a goal kick. Olise, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he's onside. He's got it's Dembele! Oh, it's come loose. Looking for support. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Mbappe, and here's Olise. Turns and goes back. Shaquib.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Kane! Goal! England are back in business. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Konate. Gusto. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Now it's Kane. Gusto. Mbappe. And it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. And he's looked. Gordon! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Gusto. Konate. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. Now it's Dembele. Great challenge, time to perfection. Foden. White. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That's a cute ball. Tries to get it clear. Oh, red, nice interception. Hernandez. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong. Chance here to counter. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. He's beaten the last man. Stones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Gordon. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Hernandez. Camavinga. Konate. Gusto. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Shaquib. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Rabiot. Shaquib. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, what a ball! And claimed it back swiftly. Shaquib. Now it's Olise. Olise. Now that's a fine challenge. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Olise. Olise! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes. And it's Kane. Gordon looking to run onto it. It's a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Henderson! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Anderson, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Spence. Now it's Kane. Gusto. Konate. Stones cuts it out. Foden. Dembele. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And he cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Well taken goal. Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Leaguye, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He has found the way through. Gordon. Kane goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Bellingham with a definite foul there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Anderson. Bellingham aim forwards. Bellingham gently down. Kane gets flagged offside. Mignon sends that a long way. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Camavinga, that's a delicate pass. White. Gordon. France have reclaimed it. Rabiot. Upamecano. Played towards the other side. England, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe! Decent chance! He scored! They're back within reach! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Bellingham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Anderson. Rabiot. Camavinga moved on forwards. And it's Gusto. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. it's Dembele. Camavinga. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Kane. It's Kane! It's a loose ball. Mignon herring after the... Oh, they could be caught out here. That has been knocked clear. And it's White. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gordon. Foden. Foden. Foden! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Foden, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Upamecano. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Nice looking ball. Hernandez getting this one clear. And that's a... And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Gordon. Stones shifted upfield. And it's gone back to the keeper. Stones. Foden. Oh, good spread. Foden. Foden! It's anyone's ball now. Mignon trying to keep this in. Shaquib. Bellingham! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
England grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Olise. Anderson. Oh, no question, that's a foul. White. Now it's Foden. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. He's there to get rid. And there's the end of the first half.
England have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
England way ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Stones gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Anderson. Spence done delicately. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gordon, and he welcomes it in. So, what can they make of this? Olise played out to the left flank. Hernandez with the delivery. Spence is there, and he can get that clear. And he'll shoot here! Anderson gets it away. Foden. Gordon. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gordon. Picks it up out wide. He's found the way through. That's an excellent interception. Well, they could break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Foden. And a chance! Yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Hernandez, and he goes cross-field. Gusto, clipped into space. Guehi cuts out the pass. Gusto is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Stones gently done. Anderson. That's a nicely weighted pass. Upamecano. Gordon. Bellingham. Foden. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, terrific save.
Foden, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Camavinga can get it clear. Incoming delivery. Mbappe. Olise. That is a great pick out. Olise. Played into the middle. Only partially clear. Moved on forwards. Shaquib. Rice. Gordon. Olise. The referee's awarded a free kick. Shaquib. Hernandez. Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Rabiot. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shaquib. Over to the left. And the counter is on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Shaquib. And here's Elise, played out to the right. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Bellingham. Shaquib. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Anderson tries to clear. Kane with 2 goals already to his name. That has been cut short. Gordon! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rabiot. It's a throw-in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rice, spread out to the left. Gordon. Now it's Foden. Chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez cuts it out. Upamecano. Konate aim forwards. Konate gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gordon. Konate gets over and intercepts. Gusto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Foden tries to dink it through. Now it's Kane. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. It's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gordon. Spence. Anderson. Belling. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. Gordon. He's in. Chance for a shot! No, it's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Camavinga. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Kalulu. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Gordon. Just the goalkeeper. Gordon! And that has faded wide.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Camavinga. Out to the right. Ambitious ball here. It's a threatening ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Anderson. That is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here? Rabiot. Spence. Anderson. Foden. Nice interception, well timed. Upamecano makes the interception. Kalulu, and it's played forward. Pickford claims it, safe hands. Now it's Gordon, and he's running through. Now looking toward Gordon! Foden, Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Gordon. Crunching tackle. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Spence. And here's Gordon. Danger averted for now. Just... Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And there's going to be another change here. Two changes being made right now. Kalulu. Doué. Leaguye is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kane now tries from distance. Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Kane. Foden. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Gordon. This time, surely! Really well cleared. Anderson. Proves too strong. Foden. Steaming on goalwards. Kane. And it's White. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Camavinga. Konate. Doué. Ekitike. Kalulu. Ekitike. Stones getting this one clear. Rice forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kalulu. Konate, gently done. Over to the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And it's Kane. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rice with a real chance here. And he's going to Rex. For a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Upamecano. Konate. Camavinga. Rabiot. And the shot! Rice. Shoots! Oh, impressive strike. France making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And they've got rid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Foden! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kalulu. Spence. Oh, it's Dembele. Doué. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Looking to break at pace. Bellingham chips it through. Upamecano. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. And we rise now for the English national anthem. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Okay, interesting. Foden. White. Bellingham. And here's Kane. McAllister wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Paredes. Messi. Otamendi. McAllister. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Decent hit and on target. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Spence. Leaguye. Spence. Rice. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Simeone. Messi. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Paul. Alvarez. That's Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. Stones.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents.
He's having a shot! Defending of the desperate variety.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. And here's Kane. Now it's Gordon. And he's searching through. And it's Messi. That is good strength. Rice. Leaguye. Argentina replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
De Paul. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Stones gets it clear. Anderson. Foden. And here's Kane. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. What a throw in. And that's played in low. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham. Foden. No goals as yet. McAllister takes a look up, and he's managed to get free. McAllister, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gordon. Now it's Alvarez! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Stones can get it clear. And he shoots! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And it's Argentina in front! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rice, and here's Kane. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And they can counter here. Yehi. Belling. Simeone driving forward, a man on a mission. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that has put paid to that.
Spence. And it's Spence.
Rice. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Stones gets across to intercept that.
Spence.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Yehi. Spence. Yehi.
Stones. Yehi aim forwards. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. McAllister, Simeone, Alvarez, Simeone. It's a good run down the right. Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McAllister, Acuna, and that could set him on his way. He's found some space. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nice physical challenge. McAllister, Foden. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. It's out for a goal kick. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane, oh, good spread. There's the header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gordon. Romero, gently done. Danger averted for now. It's Simeone. Oh, just Alvarez! There could be danger here. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. That was very necessary. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that has been cleared. And it's Bellingham. The pull, out to the right. Oh, well measured. Alvarez. Oh, good shapes to shoot! They scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pickford, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Anderson. Rice. Spence. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Gordon. And it's Bellingham. White. And here's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Well read. And the danger is averted. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. Messi chips it through. Simeone! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Simeone
Certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend. Rice.
Bellingham. White. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Leaguye cuts out the pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Rice.
Leaguye. Just about within shooting range. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's really drilled it. Spence gets it away. Now it's Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Otamendi. Messi. De Paul. Now that's well seen too. And it's Kane. And here's Foden. Kane. Kane! It's a goal! A goal and a really telling moment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Moved on forwards. Rice. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Nice control. De Paul. Messi. Ah, such a clever touch. Gordon is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's played forward. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yehi. We expected better, and so did he. He's cut it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the Simeone! Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Stones looks to the other side. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Paredes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. McAllister. Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Shot a goal! It's in!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Spence, played over towards the opposite flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. White. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister. Simeone. Well-timed, excellent interception. Anderson. And here's Kane. Over to the left. De Paul. McAllister. Simeone forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Acuna gets over and intercepts. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pickford sends that a long way. Romero. De Paul. Paredes. Messi gently done. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority in this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Simeone. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That has been cut short. Rice spread out to the left. He can run onto that. Kane. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Gordon's cross. That's going to go a long way. That's an excellent interception. Do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Kane! No, he's missed it.
England, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rice. And it's Spence. Alvarez under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Kane. That's very neat. Rice. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's following up! Paredes. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Get a throw in. Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. The pull played out to the left flank. Cleared without complication. And here's Alvarez. Ball is over the line. He is through here. Senesi cuts it out. McAllister. Simeone. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Paredes is the guilty party there. Foden. And he's away. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Messi. Simeone. Muscular approach does pay off here. White. Foden. He's got away. Kane! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Romero. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice. And it's Spence. That looks a cracking ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. The pull does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now it's Kane. Otamendi shifted upfield. Simeone. Simeone played into... Real chance! And here's Alvarez. To Paul! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That has been knocked clear. And it's McAllister. Can he finish? reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Kane. Played out to the right. Played into the middle. The pull. He's set up one goal so far. And he's managed to get free. Messi. And Messi! Leaguye. Rice. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Spence. Rice. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Calmly anticipates. And here's Messi. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. White gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Played towards the other side. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Aim forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice. Hall. He has found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Can he spark a counter here? And it's gone back to the keeper. Simeone. Stones gently done. Anderson. Excellent. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Leaguye. And it's Rashford. Deftly away. Rice. And he goes cross-field. Simeone absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Simeone. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. That's really well cleared. Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Bellingham. Livramento, and that a header! Keeper always had the measure of that. Romero clears it away. Paul looking for a runner. Rashford crosses. He's had a shot! Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Up he goes! Oh, it needed better placement. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Brilliantly cut out. De Paul. Otamendi. Romero. The final 5 minutes. De Paul. Anderson, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Anderson. Paul chooses to go cross-field. Livramento. And it's Livramento. Can he get onto this? Foden. Cross goes in there. Now it's Messi. Rice makes the interception. Livramento. Bellingham. Livramento. That's a good run down the left. Stones. Anderson. Yehi. Anderson. Rice. And he goes cross-field. Livramento looking to run onto it. That has been knocked clear. Now who's going to be first to this? He's well positioned here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right, and it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stones forwards and with intent. Otamendi wins the duel this time. De Paul. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Alvarez! Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Acuna. That's a delicate pass. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front.